You made it all so good with a promise. Did what you said you would. Oh, I wonder why you're so good to me. How you never leave. Oh, I wonder when joy turns into praise, and it welcomes everyone we've made. Oh, I wonder how you open up my eyes. You change my mind. So we celebrate, 'cause we're not afraid of the mystery. With a little faith and a lot of grace, we can celebrate. Wonder, wonder. Oh, I wonder how I see you everywhere. I remember, and it makes me want to share. Oh, I wonder when I feel you as I serve, how the last are first. So we celebrate, 'cause we're not afraid of the mystery. With a little faith and a lot of grace, we can celebrate. Wonder, wonder. No matter where we look, we find you glorious. You made us very good, and you made us curious. So whether in the soil or in the stars above, or we can see your face, or we can feel your love. But I wonder how justice leads to peace. How we're different, but we're all family. Oh, I wonder how you make me strong, full of hope and a song. So we celebrate, 'cause we're not afraid of the mystery. With a little faith and a lot of grace, we can celebrate. Wonder, 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 wonder.
Good morning. Welcome to Sunday School, November 29th. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know I did. Um, had fun with the girls. They made pies and bread and had really good food. So, so today in Sunday School, we got some really fun activities, and I got a lot of fun guests for you today. We're going to be talking about the peaceable kingdom that is found in Isaiah chapter 11, verses 6 through 9. A couple weeks ago, we learned Jacob had a dream. Well, now we're going to learn about how God had even a bigger dream. And it was much bigger because he's talking about peace and well being, which is kind of ironic because when we started this curriculum, he talked about um, the creation, and we learned about all the creation started with the land and the water and how he created us in his image. And now look at everything around us. And now he just wants us all to live in harmony together and to have no violence, no fighting. And he has this dream of us just to be kind and good. And if we could just imagine a world where each one of us would be kind and good, think about a world where we would all do that together. Wouldn't that be a fun world to live in? Yeah. Now, before we learn a little bit more about that, let's sing and dance to Everywhere You Go.
Sometimes you don't move fast enough for me, and I start playing tricks to get what I think I need. 'Cause I've been known to steal a blessing when my fear gets in the way. But louder than the lies I tell, oh, I can hear you say, I am with you.
song. So as I sat there listening to that song, I started thinking about what we were talking about, how if we were all kind and good, and what kind of world this would be. And I thought, what a blessing that would be. And then it dawned on me, that's what I was going to do is remind you of our unit word, which is blessing. And what a blessing it would be if God's kingdom, our world, was peaceable, if we lived in a peaceable kingdom. And that's what we're going to talk about today. And we have a lot of special guests today that we've brought on. I'm working really hard to bring different people so you can see, since we're not able to see as many as we'd like. So hopefully we continue to see our blessings. So, what's in our Wonder Box today? Okay. Well, that's interesting. What's that? Well, what's that? Hope, peace, joy, love, candles, purple candles. How come these don't all light at once? Oh, I know what these are. Did you figure it out? These are Advent candles. And what is today? That's right. Today is the first Sunday of Advent. And this represents our Advent candles and the 4 weeks of Advent: hope, peace, joy, and love. And guess what? Our first guest speaker, here's Ed to tell you about Advent today.
Hi everybody, it is Ed here, and I want to take a minute on what has turned out to be a pretty lovely day to talk to y'all about Advent, okay? We are actually starting Advent Sunday, 29th, and what Advent is a time to reflect and celebrate the coming of what we call Christmas. Actually, the birth of Jesus, who we believe grew up to be the Messiah. So we're going to take a little bit of a look at some things and what that means in this season of waiting. Just like y'all get really excited about Christmas, and I do too, part of that is actually a season of the church where we anticipate the day where we get to celebrate the birth of Jesus, and we have this wreath. It's got the candles on it, and each one of the candles stands for a different part of that anticipation. At the time, the people who were related to Jesus, who grew up in Jesus' faith, were hoping that there would be a moment when they would be delivered because they were actually being what we call occupied. Another government was telling them what they could and couldn't do, and so they yearned for the freedom to practice their religion the way they wanted. Part of that was this hope that someday they would be able to practice their own religious ceremonies and believe how they believed and pray how they wanted to pray without anybody else trying to tell them they couldn't do it. And so when we look at the first candle, that's what it stands for, is the candle of hope. And their hope was that they would be delivered as God's chosen people into a place where they were free to only worship God without other people trying to tell them about other gods and other religions and other churches. And so when we're getting this season of Advent, part of that is the hope. And the hope candle is the first one we light. And it's the hope that when Jesus grows up and completes the new covenant, that our hope is realized and that we get to live forever with God and that we are free to believe in God without having anyone tell us that we're wrong, if that makes sense. But that's the first candle. The first candle is hope, and the hope is that the people would be free to worship God anytime they wanted. So, hope y'all are having a great day, and I will be back next week to talk more about Advent. In the meantime, thank y'all very much, and blessings.
Thank you, Ed, for that great lesson on Advent. All right, so we're going to split up again today. So you're going to get 2 boxes as soon as this video is over. Preschool, kindergarten, first and second graders, click on your box. You'll see me again. And then you're going to have a lesson from Casey, Reagan, and Emerson. And then third, fourth, and fifth, you're going to see me again. And then you're going to have scripture from Mike Hicks and then an activity from Veranda. So we'll see you again in a minute. All right.